Welcome back to Leadership Mastery. I'm Dr. Jeff McGee. Today, let's talk about the talent pool around you. The people on your team, if you're merging with another organization, how you get to know the new talent of that new team. If you, in essence, are replacing someone or hiring new, or you're in growth mode and you're adding someone new to the team. So let's look at the people around you from a perspective of their mental DNA. You really have to peel back some layers to identify what's the intellectual property of each person on your team, and how do you leverage that and monetize that in the benefit of the organization, therefore everyone within the organization, and the constituents, the customers you serve. So let's back that up one more step. Intellectual property, subject matter expert. We've got to look at the people on our team. I look at the executives I coach and the business people I work with on a daily basis. And I also look at some of the train wrecks I see in some organizations out there today and associations where they've had some great people on their team that did possess the intellectual property to understand the job of today and the job of tomorrow and what people need to do to be successful. And they have let them go, or they have terminated the relationships with them, and they have retained the, in essence, masquerade show. If you have people on your team that should have academic degrees and do not, ask the question, why not? If you have people on your team that should have legitimate certifications of what they do and they do not hold those, ask why not? If you have people in your organization that should be, in essence, writing white papers and doing research and they're not, ask why not? If you have people in your organization that, in essence, should be the ones creating the content or creating the training program or creating the SOPs and they're not, ask why not? If you have people in your organization that all that they can bring is that they look pretty, they talk great, and they have taken everyone else's intellectual property, and that's what they're offering forward, you've got a tactician at best. You do not have a strategist, and you do not have a successful person that's going to take you down the road. A lot of organizations today have retired massive talent without replacing it with massive talent. Check your, in essence, talent pool. Look at your HR list and recognize who are your rock stars. Grow them, develop them, and keep them. Who's not a rock star, give them the opportunity to step up and let them become your next rock stars. But be careful you're not surrounding yourself with pretty voices that have no clue what they're saying. You can't, in essence, in my industry, talk about leadership if you've never led a team. How do you talk about leadership in teams of people if you've never done performance reviews or signed a paycheck? How do you, in essence, you get my point. If I'm working with an agronomy organization and a person has no training in agronomy, why are they there? There may be a reason, but you're asking that question. If I'm going for medical advice, ask yourself, when was the last time that doctor cracked a book, went to a symposium, or was updated on anything in the medical industry? Ask. So again, one more time, who is on your team and what is really that talent pool?